The new season of Katie kicks off today on Channel 2, and Katie Couric joins us now from New York with an inside look at what's ahead, including some great Georgia stories. And Katie, first of all, congratulations on a new engagement as well.
That's right. Thank you so much, Fred. Yeah, I guess it's never too late to find a life partner, so I'm very excited and very happy. So thank you, Fred.
And talking about Georgia, you have a strong Georgia connection with your show, and season 1 basically kicked off with the story of Amy Copeland, and she was a young woman who fell victim to a flesh-eating bacteria, and her story has just changed so many lives because of the way she has chosen to move forward and ended up helping so many others out.
She is the most remarkable young woman I think I've ever met. And I'm so excited that Amy's going to come back and be with us this week, and we can see the incredible progress that she's made. She has new prosthesis and is really doing well, and her attitude is still just phenomenal. And we thought we'd do something interesting. A woman I met after the Boston bombing, Celeste Corcoran, lost both of her legs, and they're going to come together and talk about you know, how they were able to get through this, and hopefully help each other, and in the process inspire a lot of people at home to kind of look at whatever challenges they've faced and have a whole new attitude about them. So I'm very, very excited to have Amy back on the show. You know, she's going to be working with handicapped people doing sort of outward bound rehabilitation type camps, and we're going to hear about that and just see how she's able to adjust to her new normal. And as difficult as that might be, she, as I said, still has a remarkable attitude.
She certainly does, and we'll look forward to seeing her story on Katie, of course. Today, season 2 starts. What kind of surprises do we have in store for season 2?
Well, I think maybe the biggest surprise, Fred, is our first guest is Lil Wayne, Wayne Carter, a.k.a. Wheezy. And so that'll be a lot of fun. You know, he is... as he told me when I interviewed him 4 years ago, I'm a gangster, Miss Katie, but he's a very interesting person, obviously hugely successful, a great artist, comes from a very interesting background, quite intelligent, and has had some challenges recently. He was in jail for 8 months. He had a couple of seizures and had to be hospitalized. And we have a very candid, honest conversation, not only about his upbringing and what that was like, but a little bit about some of the things that perhaps have gotten him into a bit of trouble. But after that, we're going to be revisiting some of the really interesting stories we heard about over the summer. A man whose heart stopped beating for 45 minutes, a young woman whose car got pushed off the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and plummeted you know, a long way before she was able to escape. A little girl who sang God Bless America, who's a cancer patient at Fenway Park. And we're doing some nice things for all of these folks. And they're just really interesting human interest stories, things that have happened to real people. And then apparently there are some surprises for me as well coming up, Fred. And I'm not gonna spoil those, but I don't know. Let's say you may get a glimpse of my future and somebody who inspired me my entire career.
Oh, well, can't wait to see that. In terms of, okay, let's deal with season 1. And what did you find to be most interesting, or what did you learn most from season 1?
Well, I mean, that this is a really challenging show to do because, you know, we try to have a substantive, meaningful, smart conversation every single day. And, you know, it's been incredibly rewarding, but wow, you know, I'm lucky to have a staff that works as hard as everyone does. So I think what we did find, though, Fred, is sometimes we're still going to take an hour and focus it on a single subject, especially if it's a multi-layered topic. But sometimes we're going to take a big topic like people who are deciding not to have children. It was on the cover of Time magazine this summer. It was quite controversial. The birth rate in this country is the lowest it has been in history. So we may talk about that for part of the show, but it may not extend for the entire show. show. We're going to be doing a spotlight segment where we're just talking to a really interesting personality. And then we have some franchises that we're throwing in, like Katie's Toolkit, which will hopefully arm people with the information that really can help them improve their daily lives. So I think the format's going to be, we tinkered with the format a bit, but I think that the essence of the show, talk that matters, conversations that are meaningful and substantive, I think that will still be a very critical part of the show.
All right, Katie Couric, thank you so much. The second season of Katie airs today, and congratulations on the show, and congratulations on your new engagement as well. Thank you very much.